Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a passion spell. I don't really like to refer to it as a love spell because it's more of reigniting the passion in a relationship where the love is still very strong and exists. So this is one I created. I made this spell completely myself from start to finish. So I have been married, actually today is Valentine's Day, and it's 23 years of us being together and 22 years married in September. So it's basically, like I said, it's just to reignite passions. And this is also a spell that you need your partner's approval to do. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. Say bye, Deez. Deez is our Blue Merle. He's our Blue Merle Frenchie. And he is 6 months old now. Say hello. Isn't he adorable? But he's a pain in the booty. So let's get started. What you'll be needing for this spell is 2 small spell candles, or you can use pillar candles, but they need to be freestanding candles. 1 rose quartz. Cinnamon, you can use cinnamon oil or regular cinnamon. I will actually be using both in this spell. Mandrake root, a pin or an athame, whatever you prefer, to carve into your candle. Mandrake root, cinnamon, and lavender. I will be using cinnamon oil, and I will also be using cinnamon around the spell. Now I am just tying the 2 candles together. My husband just carved into his candle. So now all I need to do is have him light his candle. Incense. I won't be using this to cleanse my space, however. Everything, of course, that I've added to my spell is because it corresponds to the love, passion type of spell that I am performing for you guys tonight. So this was a spell not for love. You could use it for love and enhancing love, of course, anytime. But for me, it's more for, I've been married for 23 years, and you always want to keep that spark going. And since it is Valentine's Day tomorrow, what better way to do it than with this spell? So this is more for igniting more passion into our marriage and our love life. So I've anointed my candle, and it's tied together at the bottom. Just a disclaimer real quick here. No matter what type of magic you're doing, whenever you're using a fire in your magic, always be super cautious. Always be watching your candle. I do not personally leave my candles unattended ever, and I do snuff them out if I have to leave my home. Now I'm just going to clean my space with this Palo Santo. You can take your rose quartz and you can place it right by the candles. And if the wax is to fall on the candle, so mote it be, right? Just adds a little bit more magic to the stone, in my opinion. And I am putting this clockwise in towards myself because I want to bring this passion into our marriage. I will not be demonstrating the candle lighting here because this is a spell that I'd like to do off camera for myself to really put attention on. So I'm just doing this to demonstrate everything for you guys. And put that aside. So at this time, your 2 candles, in actuality, like I said, this is for demonstration. So your 2 candles would be lit, one from your partner and one by yourself, each lighting them yourself. And at that point, intentions were already put in the candle as the candles were being carved. You have your rose quartz sitting by it while they're both lit, and all of your space is cleansed. Now, if you're using ground cinnamon, this is the time where you guys can just add it just like right around the rim of the plate so that you guys don't make a mess. It's just easiest if you just put it right around the plate. You can do whatever you choose to do while the candles are lit, but for me, this is the type of spell that he's put his intention to. I've put my intention into my candle, and after he left, I continued my work on my own and continued to put intention through the remainder of the spell. So at this point, when the candles all burn out, it's your choosing to do whatever you want to do with them. I'm going to take actually the wax, and I have a few other things buried there, but it's an area in the summer where we spend most of our time. We have our chairs side by side there. They're those like gravity chairs, so we sit out there by the fire almost every nice night in the summertime when we have a chance. So that's where I will bury the remains of the spell.